and
Yeah.
welcome.
Yeah.
Welcome. Okay, so why don't we do we could just do an interview with each other. Chat, and then chat, and say hi. Chat here, chat here. We're recording that. So, my name is Nathan. My name is Julian. We are BEI VITA. I thought you were going to say the whole room. We're both BEI VITA and groups. Okay, sure. What is BEI VITA, Nathan? Modern wellness consultancy. We focus on helping anyone at any company who wants to make an impact through well-being and wellness. I totally agree with that. It sounds really fancy, modern wellness consultancy. Wow. But at the same time, we talk about culture. We talk about everyday, tangible feel of what a company, what an organization wants to become and how they want to share what they do with those people that love doing. It's very passion based. We want to be able to harness that and help people become more of what they love doing. So what's this awkward silence? What's the course that we're doing? We are doing a stress course. This is a stress course that teaches people the relationship to stress. Stress is not necessarily a bad thing. It's part of everyday survival. But how do we take it from a place of outside stressors coming to us and learn about the science behind stress, and we can use it to our advantage? What are people going to take away with this course? They're going to learn the science of it and how it works within their physiology, but they're also going to use it on a social setting. How do we manage the stresses that come within us and strategically implement it and apply it so that it works for us? There'll be a step-by-step process where we workshop a very internal experience, but do it in a way that's not just lecturing. Because we understand that humans learn best in a variety of methods, so we wanted to bring that to people. We wanted people to explore internally what they're going through when they're confronted with stress, and how they internalize it, how they self-talk, and then how do they outwardly share it in a vulnerable, safe, but also constructive manner. So we've created a framework where we start off with framing what stress can be. We help define it for you, but in a way that's very subjective. We also shift to a learning phase where we learn what stress and how it shows up in our lives. Then we understand, we go through a process of teaching people the base foundations of what stress is. And after we understand, we pinball it with these activities, put it into action. So how do we transfer what we've learned into action so that we can start step by step actioning, working through, and seeing real-time change, not only within the self, but with teamwork, teammates, and family members, friends, all those that influence our relationship. So what's the difference between our course, the BEI VITA course, and all the other classes that are out there? Well, there's a in and out. We're working in and we're also working out. We also bring a sense of camaraderie and companionship through the process, so it doesn't feel like there are talking heads speaking to you. There's moments to workshop and worksheet. So active learning, active immersion, so that you don't go home with a laundry list of things to think about. You're actually working on it during the actual workshop, which we found has been lacking amongst the workshops that we've attended, where there's a lot of homework that's assigned. It's a lot of, hey, here's the information, let's dump it onto you, and then you take care of it yourself. Instead, we're in the thick of it at the time. We're doing our homework during the workshop. That's what's special about this workshop series. So if you're stressed and you're tired, you feel as though you can't really express yourself or be productive in a regular day stress is, it's not something that only you experience at dire times of need or struggle. Everyone feels stress. Another thing is the way that we handle stress is not in isolation. Not in isolation. We can do it together. Okay. The third thing would be integration. How do we integrate stress sensations into our lives and then reprogram and redirect it to work for our favor? The fourth thing would be, how can we create activities to build that relationship so that we understand more of ourselves, how we operate when under stress? And I would say lastly, we think about the future. How can we build off of what we learned and continue to stay accountable to building that relationship more productively, more constructively? Not that we can't make the same mistakes as before, but becoming more prepared, more bulletproof, more preventative. So prevention strategies on how to navigate stress in the future. So those are the 5 things that came straight to my head when thinking about the outcomes of this stress workshop. Cool. So let's talk about BEI VITA. So Nathan, what's BEI VITA as a company, as a culture, so that they know who we are and why we do what we do?
Well, the first thing I'll say is BEI VITA. So BEI, as not many people will know, but some parts of the world will, is in Chinese for the word north. And BEI, as in BEI, is the word for north, meaning to us, it is our moral compass, it is our guiding light, it is always moving up and forward and progressing. So that star is our North Star. So that's what BEI, the first part of BEI VITA is. Vita is Latin for life, but also is an interesting acronym for vitality, integrity, togetherness, and advancement. So those are 4 core values that we hold true and hold dear, that we impart in all the workshops that we have. And it's just something that keeps us focused and grounded to our mission in bringing more awareness to mental well-being to the world. Maybe a question is like, what is wellness mean? Wellness to me is holistic, it's fulfillment, and it's the overflow of energy that can be given to others when we take care of ourselves. How about you? What's wellness? Ask the question. Nathan, what's wellness to you? Wellness to me, in my opinion right now, is to be able to be living the best version of yourself, of myself. So in doing so, there are multiple areas of wellness, and for me, having a balance between all those elements makes me feel really well, and that is my state of well-being. So to be in a state of great wellness, it is living life, optimized states for all elements of what it takes for me to be happy, to be feeling healthy, and me to be feeling that I have meaning and a purpose. Let's do a much shorter minute long version intro to the workshop series. Okay. So why don't you ask?
Do you want me to ask you?
Yeah, just ask.
Hey Julian, tell us about this. Tell us about the BEI
Tell us about the
Or you
BEI
can,
VITA.
you can do it in front of the audience, like in front of them. Like, hey, those guys would want to know, what is this BEI VITA
So-
online
so
course
I'm-
about?
So I'm sure you're at home or at office, sitting there wanting to know, what is this BEI VITA online? Julian, can you tell us?
Sure. BEI VITA Online is a workshop series that incorporates worksheets where you will learn how to better integrate the pillars, the 6 course pillars that we have available to you. This first one being on stress, building a relationship to stress. Other courses in our online program are nutrition, sleep and regeneration, social well-being, mindset, teamwork, and leadership. We believe all these 6 pillars will help you and your company flourish so that mental health and well-being will become a mainstream part of your work culture so that we can achieve a very high quality work-life balance.
Work-life harmony.
Harmony. If we can get to work-life balance, we can shift to work-life integration. And then from that integration, we can harmonize and feel a sense of holistic harmony in the workplace and reshape what work feels like, what it means, and what it can bring to us as human beings that need significance and contribution in life.